Okay.
Hello,
Hi,
Frank.
Paula.
How are you?
Hey, Adrian. You look deep in thought, Paula. You okay?
I'm good.
Hello,
Ready for
Darlene.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, Darlene.
Hi Paula. How you doing,
Hello,
Frank?
everyone.
Trying to find out the head cold. I don't know where it came from.
Uh-oh.
Hey, JF.
How you doing?
He looks exhausted.
I'm so tired.
He is.
Long days at work. So.
Amy. Amy, that's not you. Emily, you're coming up as Amy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. She was using my computer the other day.
Oh, blame it on her.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How was your first?
It was amazing.
Awesome.
Maybe I should log out and so she can log back in. Make sure that doesn't... Let me try that really quick just so it doesn't ruin hers.
Good. Good.
I'll be right back.
Hi, Cherie. Hi, Pauline.
Hello, how is everybody?
Hello. Good.
And Kylie's there, and Tina.
Hi, Kylie.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hey,
Tina.
guys.
Hey.
Hey, Adrian.
G'day, Cherie. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Thanks.
Got no music.
We can change that.
Need some music.
Everybody's so quiet.
I know. What's going on?
I don't know.
Is Stu on?
There we go.
Is there someplace?
Hey!
Woohoo!
Guys.
It's
Whoa.
two of you.
Look at
Hey,
that
Stu.
behind you.
Kylie and Tina and Joyce and Emily, Paula and Adrian and Pete, right? Oh, nice.
Hi, Sheree.
Hi, Sue. How are you?
Good. You're going to have a baby any day, right?
I'm too tired to push this kid out. It's not happening today.
Oh. And it's
No
a
way.
little girl.
Yeah. 4 weeks, babe. 4 weeks.
Oh, how exciting. Happy for you.
Thank you.
There's an owner in the house.
Woo!
This girl, Cherie, is having a baby really soon. Crystal, she's hanging out here on the side. Short face.
Hi, Crystal.
Crystal is not having a baby soon.
Don't give Frank a heart attack now.
Yeah, really. God, Elizabeth, it's a big one. That's an old joke from Rebecca Red Fox to yours.
Hi, Crystal. We miss you.
Bye.
Get your ass to Toronto.
You're not going to Toronto?
No.
Hey, I got
What?
Get in my room.
No way.
I need a roomie.
You.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay,
Hi,
well, I
Warren.
have to do my room, so.
Hey, Sal.
Warren's doing business with business.
Yeah, he's dual processing, right?
Yeah. Hi, Swiss. What's up? Very quiet group tonight.
I know. I have to say, firstly, I dragged myself on this call tonight after being on call all afternoon and going from one call to the next and then another training call. And I was literally almost in tears going on this call tonight because I'm just dead. But now I'm here. I'm so excited because you guys just pumped me up. So it's nice to have low moments and then you come into these calls and you think, this is the reason why we do what we do.
You look like you're fresh and ready to go, Cherie. You look fresh and ready to go.
Definitely not. But
You look like you're ready to open Europe. Let's do it.
Tomorrow.
It's the English proper in me. I need to say it that way.
Get some Guinness going.
Warren's got the white on. It's like Tiger Woods when he wears red. It's game time. Sunday, it's the fourth quarter, and we're getting ready to go. I love it. Hi, Sally.
Hey, Sal.
Nice. Well, let's hear some wins. It's 9:04. I haven't heard any wins yet. Who's got some wins? Emily looks surprised. She's looking for her win. Patty has her baby asleep. That's a pretty good win. Who's got some wins? Who's got some wins?
Your Adrian did.
Hi, Emily.
Hi. Oh, I was saying hi to Amy, but hi, Stu.
Give us a win from the week. Give us a win from the week.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was life-changing. I'm so glad that I went. So I got a room with Amy. She's a blast and learned a lot and just excited about this year. So yeah, really pumped up and motivated and encouraged. So yeah.
What's your number one goal for the year?
Well, I'm going to be doing this full-time in about a month because I'm quitting my other full-time job. So really get it going. Yeah. So
Nice work. Nice work. Who else has got a win?
I had a bit.
Adrian? Yeah, let's hear
I
it.
had a bit of a win. To be honest, I was a little bit quiet over the Christmas period, but someone I'd contacted before Christmas got in contact with me and said he wanted to find out some more information. He actually owns his own fishing show. It's called Fishing Trip with Merv Hughes. I don't know if a lot of you know Merv Hughes, but he's an Australian cricketer. He's a bit of a legend. And he was telling me that they got offered some sample products from the Man Shake, which is obviously a shake diet program. And I got talking to him and I ended up signing him up on the presents pack. And at the same time, I had 3 referrals for the week in the space of about 12 hours. And I spoke to all of them. I've signed up 2 of them already on presents pack, and the other one said he will sign up once he gets paid. So I've had a pretty good week.
wow.
Hey!
I like how you started off with, I had a bit of a win. I had a bit of a win, you know. No,
I know,
just-
you signed up Merv Hughes. Yeah.
I haven't signed up Merv, but
Well, his friend. Not Longley.
they have a fishing show together. Hopefully Merv realises that isogenics is way better, which it is, and then eventually he might jump on board, which would be pretty amazing.
I love it. I love it. Nice work. I think Frank was saying Crystal had a win.
Yeah, come on, step it up.
Can they hear me from here?
Probably have to come a little closer.
We got closer. It's the new year. We could be friends.
Hi.
Hi.
I coached my girlfriend through her first double cleanse day today. Well, she's on her second day today, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Double it up. Nice
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Friends are sometimes the hardest to coach. They don't believe you no matter what you say. Perfect strangers will listen to everything that you have to say. Friends won't listen to anything you have to say, and family give up on you before you can start. Good. The name of the game is to meet more strangers. It's perfect. They're way better to you. I like your haircut, Paula. Any other wins? Let's do one more win.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Sheree.
Well, it's something that happened this afternoon, actually. My girlfriend back home in Australia has been a product user for about, I'd say about 11 months, almost 12 months, and doesn't want to share, doesn't want to do any of that, just, you know, specifically wants to take the product. But her and her husband just recently is separated and finances are really tough right now. Anyway, so she messaged me with the intention to quit, like no product, no nothing. Just wanted to let me know that she loves the product but just can't afford to keep on it. And anyway, I managed to turn that round by sending her the new video. And I also sent her the new UShare Plus Alicia. She finally watched it and messaged me back tonight and she said, okay, I have no idea how to even go about this. I'm so overwhelmed. I've got so much stuff on my plate, but I need to do something. So I managed to turn it around from I don't want anything to do with this anymore, I can't afford it, into she'd be an amazing business builder. She just doesn't believe it yet. So
Yes.
pretty excited.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so I have a question, Sheree. What was there a long, like, did you have like a half-hour conversation, or was it truly just, you know what, I understand where you're coming from, but you know, I've got a couple of things that have inspired me in the past. I'd like you to take a look and then let's chat a little bit afterwards and then just send her the video.
Absolutely. I'll actually post the text, like, because we did it all through Messenger.
Yeah.
And because she was at work, and I'll post what I wrote in reiteration to what she said, so you can actually see the words and the language that I used to flip that around. And I think that might be really helpful for you guys to see how I changed that, because she's my best friend from first day in high school. So I had so much to, like, I really wanted to lift her up and make her feel like it was okay if she did want to quit. But at the same time, I wouldn't be a best friend in the whole world if I couldn't show her a better way and not fight for that at the same time, even at the cost of her saying to me, stuff you, I don't want to be your friend anymore. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I kind of relate that, obviously a little bit different, but it's like marriage, right? When people come to you and they're frustrated and they're like, I got to leave my spouse, you know, you have to understand where they're coming from, because we're all frustrated in marriages. If you're not married and frustrated, you're not married. But it's, you know, it's one of those things that you empathize and then you bring them back to, you know, the gratitude of exactly what's going on. So I think that's huge. So if you could share that with us, Sheree, that would be awesome.
Absolutely. I'll do that after the call today.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Those are great wins. And thanks, Crystal, for coming out of your comfort zone and coming all the way to the computer and sharing with us. That's awesome. I appreciate that. But tonight, we're not going to... I've missed you guys.
In the background, sweetie. We see you.
Everybody say hi, Crystal.
Hi,
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
That's awesome. Well, I don't think we're going to waste too much time. I know we want to roll into kind of what's exciting tonight and what's going on, and that was New Year's kickoff. And I know a bunch of you guys were there, and a bunch of us Canadians were boycotting because we have a new Canadian New Year's kickoff. And so we're all going to run to Toronto and kind of jump on that bandwagon. And I think it's going to be exciting. But Warren's going to come back and he's going to share a lot of the highlights, because, you know, a lot of us that watched it live, it was absolutely incredible. I know a lot of great products, some new incentives, some old incentives, and everything's going. So I'm going to hand it right over to you, Warren.
Okay. Well, I'm going to blast through. I don't have an hour to go through this, huh?
Not quite.
Just so you know, I've done 2 calls that have been 45 minutes each just on the opening of the UK. So you guys don't get to ask me any questions, but get ready with pen and paper, and I'll try to cover most of it. We wrapped up 2016 at $924 million, just a tad shy of our billion mark. They rolled out a 3-year goal to have our sales double. And I'll just say this, I absolutely believe that will be a reality. Even though it's taken us 14 years to hit 924, you're going to see us grow by $1 billion in the next 36 months. Probably a lot sooner. But that being said, I'll hit on a few other things. we have a new app that is actually really quite exciting. It's a new ISA Tools app, ISA Tools Pro. For the next month, everyone can try it for free, so I would highly recommend it. After this month, the month trial, should you decide to want to continue to use it, it's $14.99 a month. Now, what's really interesting about this is it actually has a CRM module built right into it, meaning you can take your prospects, tag them hot or cold, you can drop them into a campaign based upon that. You have the ability to create specific campaigns even for a specific person. When you send them information, say the new you share, they share repeat video, which is really strong, incredibly well done. If I send it to Crystal, as soon as she plays it, I get a text. I know she played it. I send her an email. If she opens it, looks at the email, I get a text. I know she's opened it. Very, very interactive. One of the biggest things is that we can create campaigns, so you can create a drip campaign depending on where the person is, what process. If they're a hot lead, warm lead, or cold lead, you're going to be able to nudge it or set it up accordingly. So absolutely worthwhile. It's a tremendous app. You don't want to miss it. The other program that they rolled out is 3 for free. And what's happening is when we enroll a new person, Adrian, one of those guys that you enrolled with the President's Pack, if month 2 they order in excess of, I believe it's 125 BV, they're going to get free shipping. The 3rd month they order again an auto ship. As long as it's over 125 BV, they get free shipping again, and then they get it for the 4th month as well. And it's just a little incentive, but everything that we can do, as you guys know, if we can keep people on the product for 90 to 120 days, the likelihood of them sticking goes up dramatically. So that's just one little extra incentive that they put into place. UK opening. We're right now in pre-enrollment phase. And what that means is we can right now, if you knew a gym owner, if you knew someone in the UK and they wanted to get going, you have the ability to drop them into your organization right now, which is just fantastic. Now, in order to do that, they actually will show up in your tree. They'll show up in your downline. If you now enroll an Australian beneath them, Adrian, they're going to have the Australian beneath them. However, you don't do it the standard way. One of the biggest highlights to that is in order to enroll anyone in the UK, you have to have an international sponsorship. The Kiwis and the Aussies need it. The Canadians and the Americans need it as well. Okay, so you have to have an international membership in order to put someone in from the UK as a placeholder. Okay, it's a dormant account. No money's exchanging, no credit card information, no nothing. We're just taking name and address. Okay, and the way we do it, for those of us elsewhere, you go to join isagenixuk.com. So just JOIN, isagenixuk.com. And then to access it, I think the second one's more for UK people if they want to start sharing. It's join isagenixuk.co.uk. Okay? Now, when we put in, let's say you have a gym owner over there, or let's say it's a guy that owns a group of gyms, you could drop him in. He can actually place people in his downline. Okay, so he can enroll other UK individuals in his downline. If he happens to know someone in America, he can actually even enroll that person. However, he has to do it through customer service. So that's about all I'm going to say with the UK. Tentative opening date, which wasn't said there, but I'll just share it. is where we're shipping product will be the end of April, beginning of May. So that's the information on the UK. I know we're going to have questions. Let me just blast through, and then I'm going to answer some of the questions. Some of the other things that were exciting that happened is we do have new products. We have a new Isopro strawberry. So strawberry is available now in Isopro. They came out with a new bar, a non-dairy bar that was off the charts. It's chocolate, almond, coconut. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was better than good, let me tell you. Okay, so I imagine some of our Australian friends may want me to put some in a suitcase and bring them down when I go down for celebration. But amazing, and you guys will get it. The other thing that they've done, all of you should be aware that our snacks, like the waist thin snacks, are now all gluten-free. And I would say they taste that barbecue and sour cream and chive or whatever it is. Since they switched them, they actually have a better taste. There's not that aftertaste anymore. But they just came out with a white cheddar flavor, which is like that salty, cheesy. I mean, it's actually the #1 flavor out in the marketplace. And it's a home run, guys. It is a home run, let me tell you. So that's some of the new products. The other exciting thing that took place was we had Dr. Paul Aserio from Skidmore College presenting, and he was talking about the different clinical trials. We now have the 2 published trials coming out of the University of Illinois, and we now have 2 published trials out of Skidmore College, and one of them is the athletes one. So we have the ability now to go to our back office and actually access the full trials. But what they've also done is a summary on all 4 trials. And what I'd highly recommend is get them printed out in color, go to some place like an Office Depot, Staples, whatever it's called, get them laminated and have them in your binder. Because when people are sort of asking, do you have any science to back it up? You're going to be able to show these 4 very reputable trials that have been published. So that's huge, absolutely huge. And then I mentioned it earlier, we have that one new video that Cherie said she showed, which really shifted the person's perspective. It's really, that video is really capturing individuals that, are feeling exhausted, run down, tired, just missing the zest for life. And then they show them what happens as they get on to Isagenix. I mean, you can talk to Darlene, you can talk to almost any of us on the line. You put this great nutrition in your body, you very gently remove the impurities, our bodies function better, we feel better. And that video really captured it. If you haven't watched it yet, you absolutely want to. Cherie, do you actually recall the name of that new video? Because I know it's not Are You Toxic, but what is it? You're muted, sweetie.
Give me 2 seconds. I just actually put it into my file.
Today's the day.
Yeah, today's the day.
Today's the day.
Yeah, and it's already in Isagenix International. It's the top video that's already playing right now in YouTube. And it's on, I haven't actually had a look if it's in isomovie.com, but I'm sure it probably would be. But it's definitely in Isagenix International, and it's right at the top.
Beautiful, beautiful. So that's really strong. The other new video that came out that really replaced you plus 2, them plus 2 is you share, they share, repeat. And just the way they did it, again, they nailed it. It's the best video sort of showing on how to share, the benefits of sharing. I'd say they've hired some professional people to assist them in their videos because they're a whole notch up, which is, again, exciting. Again, we're moving towards a multi-billion-dollar a year company. And then the other thing that's happening, which is really exciting. is I believe I witnessed the shift as far as our product positioning. And what I mean is we know our product works great to lean out. I mean, you can have JF lift up his shirt. There's all chiclets there. I mean, you can look at Adrian's before and after, Darlene's before and after. I mean, we all have amazing before and afters. And Pete, there's no question that our products work for weight loss. The problem is people release the weight and they go, thank you very much, and they move on. Unless we get them making money, they move on. So many of them do. And what's happening is that a lot of our customers aren't aware is that we have some of the absolute best nutritional supplements in the marketplace. We can put up our complete essentials against anyone. We can look at our telomere support product. There isn't one out there that will touch it. I mean, we have, and I know John Anderson personally. I'm telling you right now, we have the best of nutritional supplement that we want in our body long term. Long term. If you look at Amway, the #1 network marketing company in the world, $11.8 billion a year annually. You know what their #1 item is? The equivalent to our complete essentials, the blister pack of the 2 multivitamins. Why? Okay, they've done a tremendous job. I mean, we don't even position it as well as we should. And what I saw was a big shift. Okay, we saw Sarah Ricker there actually talking about it and the importance of it. If you talk to David Jilks one-on-one and he has people working out and training with them, if you're going to work with David, it's mandatory that you're putting those in your body, as well as the ionics and everything else. But so what's happening is you're going to see over the next period of time where Isagenix is going to shift our customers' perception so that our customers actually realize and believe that we have the best nutritional supplements out there, and you absolutely want to remain on the long term. When that happens, I believe that alone, if we all work together and raise that belief meter in our customers, all of you could see a 30% increase in your business this year. Never mind the growth you're going to create with bringing in new people, but that alone. And for me, it excites me. Okay, when they say our goal, 3-year goal is $2 billion a year, I believe we're going to smoke that. With what is happening right now, the stars are lining up. So hopefully that wasn't much more than a 5-minute recap, Stewie, but there you go, guys. And if there is some specific questions, if you want, I'll answer them, but back to you, Stu.
No, that was awesome, Warren. I'm super excited, actually. I've written down 3 pages of notes. I feel like I've got an hour's worth of work to do after this. I'm like, I haven't seen the video. I haven't read the new Skidmore study. I remember the first day it was announced, we actually online could actually order the product the day before it was announced. I don't know if anybody realized that, but I remember everybody being excited and going across Facebook, and I'd already ordered the new items. So I'm super excited. So when
This is Steve.
Can I jump out? As exciting as it is about the UK opening, and yes, if you guys have family members there, if you have contacts, you bet it makes sense to put them into the tree, okay, without a doubt. However, okay, if you have a university buddy or a friend that you know is living there, but you haven't talked to them for 10 years, don't be picking up the phone and trying to enroll them on the spot. It's no different than bumping into someone in your town, in your community, okay? Build the relationship. Warm up that relationship with the people you know in the UK. You can take the next month, 2 months, and it's still going to be before we launch. Okay? No products are being shipped until the end of April, beginning of May. Okay, so we have time. We have another 4 months. So don't be in such a rush to try to cram everyone in that you know in the UK. Strengthen the relationship. Let's be professional. We are network marketing professionals. Let's act that way. So,
But in me, we're all going to Ireland and we're having a bloody good time.
Hey guys, if I can add on to that, because Emily and I also went to NYKO, as you guys know. Is it okay if I add on a little bit?
Please do.
Okay. Well, first of all, I mean, this was absolutely amazing. NYKO is just an absolutely amazing event. And you heard Emily talking there. Her belief has skyrocketed, you guys, just by purely going to this event. Her belief in what she can do and what she's capable of doing is just unbelievable. Because she's going to rock it. And I knew she would, but now she knows she will. And that in itself is just insane. But the stuff that Isagenix has announced of what they're doing, oh my gosh, it's crazy. The products are just unreal. The science studies that Warren talked about, the new flavors that we have, we are set up. We have everything now. It is absolutely crazy. There's no reason why we can't get out there and just share the world everything. I mean, everybody deserves to have this stuff. And then, of course, don't forget about the Crystal Reset. Who's happy about that?
Woo! Me.
yeah.
So I know we don't have time to go into the details of that, but make sure you understand it because this is the first time ever they're making a little bit of exceptions that they've never done before and how people can do a Crystal Reset again if you're executive already or if you aren't executive, how you can resurface the consultants, right, Warren? So somebody that's already been a consultant can be a consultant again and be credited towards it?
Yeah, you definitely want to. Everyone should be marking on the calendar, and we'll make a point as we proceed, saying, "Hey, guess what? The manager date's coming up, guys. You have 1 month to get it done. You got 2 weeks to get it done." We're going to keep it front and center, but I mean, everyone should have on your mirror: Crystal Manager, Crystal Director, Crystal Executive. There's no reason why each and every one of you on the line can't accomplish it.
And help your teammates get there. Remind them, a couple weeks out before those deadlines, and let's rock this. We're gonna drive this. But the other thing is, I got to do a little win here. I didn't share in the beginning. I had a lot of contacts, a lot of connects that I made, but I made 20 solid connects during that 3-day stay. 20 of them. I did 7 presentations. I had 5 yeses, and I actually enrolled somebody in a president's pack.
Wow. Good girl.
So that is the power of when you are at those events, your belief is just out the roof and your momentum is going, and you just get out there and just start talking to people, and you're learning it all day long, and you go out there in the evening, just share what you just learned. And what a better way to practice, right? So what our team is doing is right now, I mean, the next built for the next event, which is Celebration. So, I mean, everybody get out there and get your event ticket now, because with Tony Robbins, it's going to sell out. So it is I talk about how amazing NYKO is. That is going to be off the charts. I hope everybody can make it to Celebration and get your tickets right away. And that's all I have to say.
Hey, speaking of Celebration, Amy's right. It is going to sell out. The cost at $199, people would pay more than that for the 3 hours you're getting up with Tony Robbins, not to mention all the other great training. The other thing that I would highly recommend is talk to whoever you'd normally end up sharing a hotel room with, and make sure you get your hotel rooms booked as well, because my thought process is they're going to get booked up. This event's going to sell out. There's no question.
Absolutely.
Warren, one thing, there was the Fast Track to Executive webinar by that was posted as well too.
Sheree, can you post that PDF?
Yep, I'll share my screen now.
Okay. Sorry guys, I was on my computer and I had all this for you, but I'm at my sister-in-law's house and this. So Sheree's grabbing it here. So this is a PDF. We'll send you guys this link, and it's got all these details of what we talked about today. Can you guys see that? And to your point, if you scroll down to the very bottom, it actually has that video.
I already posted that on Take Action Group as well.
Yeah, you did. That's that one right there. But also all the other stuff that we talked about, that new video and that one right there. I mean, it's all on there. The shipping, free, all that. So that PDF there is awesome.
Okay,
Awesome.
so we'll post that as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You want me
That's
to
great.
share now?
Thanks,
That-
Amy.
Have you guys listened to that fast track? That's insane. That's really, really helpful. That's like the best one we've ever had.
That's awesome. Yeah, everybody take a peek at that and get going. And the biggest way I know, last year when we started, Shuri took a huge look at the Crystal Reset and really drove her team and our team to that. And I know we're talking a lot about it, and that's where she gained her momentum. But with that is obviously setting the consistency throughout the year. We all kind of have our ups and downs, and we jump on and we jump off and we go through. But staying consistent is really, Warren has said it time and time again, is that is the key to our overall success. And I know, Adrian, you're going to share a little bit about that tonight, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. Floor's all yours, bud.
No worries. I guess first off, I'd just like to say thanks for the opportunity, Warren and Arlene and the other leaders, for letting me share. It is something a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I thought it'd be good to do. So for those who don't know me, I'm Adrian, 45. I'm a grandfather, and I'm a full-time fly-in, fly-out electrician. So I work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So I do this in the pockets of my time, obviously. I guess if you don't mind, I'll share a bit about my story, how I got involved first, and I'll talk a bit about consistency. Rewind back probably 20 years ago, I may have been in that #1 network marketing company that Warren mentioned earlier. I was in it for 2 years. I went to all the seminars, I read the books, thought I tried my best and done very average, and after a couple of years I let it go. Look, I thought you could make money out of network marketing. I just didn't think I could make money out of network marketing. I've always enjoyed the personal growth side of things. I was actually reading Tony Robbins' books when I was 23, Awakening the Giant Within. So I like that side of things. Before Isogenics, I was always reasonably good at losing weight. I'd actually just started tracking for 6 weeks exactly what I ate, my exercise program, what I drank to try and lose X amount of weight quickly so I could tell other people how I could do it. This was before Isogenics. I got down to 97 kilos, which I had quite a few times over the years, and I stagnated. So I got a bit frustrated and my weight drifted out a bit. Then all of a sudden I got contacted by Zen, Cherie's brother. As soon as he contacted me, the bloke I was working with, I said, I reckon this is network marketing for sure. But anyway, I checked it out. I had a good look. One of the things Zen done well is he added me to Abundant Health. So I had a good look at Abundant Health, and I was very impressed with some of the transformations. I love the stories about people who had extra energy, because even though I lost a lot of weight in the past, I was always lethargic. I'd go for a run, I'd feel lethargic the next day. So I decided I was going to give the products a go. I said to my lovely lady, if these products work as well as they say they do, I'm going to do this as a business, which she said, no, we're not. I said, well, I already share most of the things I like anyway. Speaking about the Man Shake that Merv Hughes was on, I had been on that, and I'd share that with other people, and obviously I don't get any referral bonuses for referring a product from the supermarket. So fair enough, I jumped on the products and gave it 100% and got fantastic results. I can remember on day 4 and 5, I'd done a double cleanse, and I couldn't believe the energy I had after doing a double cleanse, and I was pretty much sold on the products then 100%, and will definitely be a user for life, that's for sure. So with that, I had the confidence to start sharing. I went out like a bull at a gate. I think in my first week, I ended up contacting 35 people in 3 days. I think I ended up getting double PBs 5 out of my first 6 weeks, which was obviously good. I was creating some momentum, but then I guess that takes me to consistency. I had this momentum happening, then I sort of dropped off. There's probably a 3 or 4 week period where I stopped contacting people. I was still following up with the people I'd enroll, but I didn't contact any new people. I guess that's been my problem for a while. I have spits and spurts, and I need to find consistency. That's why I thought it'd be good to talk about consistency. Obviously, you hear from everyone, to build this business, you need to be consistent. personally, I reckon everyone on this call would be able to build the business because we all know how to. It's just a matter of finding some consistency. I remember I was having a mentor call with Cherie and talking about how I've got to find consistency and how frustrating it is. And she goes, well, who do you need to become to be more consistent? And that sort of hit home to me. Like, you've got to become someone different than what you were in the past. And that's why I guess I work so hard on my personal growth side of things. So basically, I reckon if we can all be consistent, we can all build this business. That's for sure. The only thing holding us back is ourselves. I think with Isagenix, you need to be consistent in quite a few areas. To me, it's personal growth. These are just to name a few: following up, prospecting and contacting, being a product of the product, your customer service, and another big one I believe is asking for referrals. I think I'm really good with the personal growth. I'm very good at following up if I do add someone to Abundant Health. I'm very good at being a product of the product. My customer service is pretty good, but they're probably the two most important that I need to work on, is asking for referrals and prospecting and contacting people. I need to find more consistency with that. So I guess you've got to know your strengths and your weaknesses, and obviously you build on your strengths and obviously on your weaknesses as well. Yeah, I listen to podcasts. I spend a lot of time in the car, so I listen to podcasts a lot. Personally, I believe if you work hard enough on yourself in this business, that's what I love about it. If you become the person, you'll be able to build this business. But you still obviously need to take action as well. Obviously at the start, I spoke about the win I had with a couple of sign-ups. One of them was a referral. I actually ended up doing 3 referral calls. Like, people just send me a number and say, I'll give them a call, they're half keen. I remember I got a phone number and said, I'll give this bloke a call. I had all this stuff happening. This was only 3 or 4 days ago. I was feeling extremely flat. I didn't overly want to make the call, but I decided, well, I've got to do it. I went in the bathroom, done my power move, got myself psyched up, got on the phone and ended up signing him up on the presents pack. So I think sometimes you need to get yourself out of your comfort zone, which I'm still a little bit scarred from making phone calls from Amway days, to be honest. So when I do get on the phone, though, I think my enthusiasm for the products shines through. I generally have pretty good results when I do get on the phone. So I guess to grow, sometimes you need to do something different and get out of your comfort zone. So I guess with consistency, I'm working on it pretty hard. What do I do to work on my consistency? To me, it's about focus. What am I focusing on? Am I focusing on the right things? Or am I focusing on, this is hard work? But I'll tell you, when there's momentum, it's a lot more enjoyable. The other thing too, and I don't think we realise, is just how negative our subconscious self-talk can be. I consciously focus on trying to tell myself the right thing day in, day out, which is something I work on. And I guess at times they're the things I can control, so that's why I try and work on them. And I think I've got to also start celebrating my victories a bit more and stop beating myself up so much. I'm actually reading a book at the moment called If the How-Tos Were Enough, We Would All Be Skinny, Rich and Happy, which would be fantastic, by Brian Clemer. It's a really simple book, and I've got quite a lot out of it. But it talks about your true intentions. So, for an example, I said I'm going to sign up 5 people for the month personally enrolled. I get at the end of the month and I haven't achieved that. Well, you've got to look deeper and go, well, if you really want to sign up 5, why didn't you? Well, maybe my true intention was to not look pushy or to not look foolish. So if you know that, if you can figure that out, then you're trying to eliminate that and then build on what your real true intention is. So that's also about self-talk and trying to build yourself up as a person as well. Personally, I believe if you get out of your comfort zone, that's where magic stuff can happen and you will build this business. Look, I believe everyone on this call can do it, and just takes consistency. I definitely see this as a 5-year plan. I'm just going to keep working on myself till I get the skills to be able to do this. So that's probably all I've got to share. I hope you've got something out of it. And yeah, thanks for the opportunity to share. And if anyone's got any quick questions, I'll try and answer them.
Adrian, you nailed it, my friend. I love how you listed the items, and the one item, obviously we have to prospect and connect, and obviously we need to follow up and be a product of the product, and personal development's so important. But I love that one that you put in there about asking for referrals. Don't miss out on that. I got to tell you guys, the first significant builder I brought into Isogenics was a referral. I didn't know the guy, and the following 2 years, he was the #1 recruiter for the entire company 2 years in a row. Okay, and that was referral. What would have happened if I didn't open my mouth and ask? And thank you for the reminder. I wrote it down. I underlined it, Adrian, because I need to be better at that as well. You know what? I'm leaving a lot of great people out there that I should be asking for referrals. So you crushed it. And you're right. If you remain focused for the next 5 years and you average 10 hours a week consistently, week in, week out, anyone can create a 6-figure income. But it's a matter of being consistent, because if you do it and you go full out for 3 months and then stop, guess what? And then ramp up 2 months later or 3 months later, you're not starting at month 4. You're starting back at 0. And then they do another 3 months, and I have people that come up and go, Warren, I've been in the company 5 years. I mean, it's not working. But hang on, they have 5 years of experience doing the first 3 months really well, and then they disappear. Okay, you have to build the momentum. And the only way you're going to build the momentum in your organization is by being consistent. So I'm so glad you did it. You nailed the training. Well done.
Thanks, Lauren.
Absolutely, Adrian. I just want to say you just jumped out of your comfort zone. Obviously, I knew you were quite nervous, but I knew you were up for it as well. And I really want to know what that book is you're reading, because I didn't get to write it down as quick as I wanted. Can you share that again?
Can you say that?
Yeah, I can't really make it out though.
It's called If the How-Tos Were Enough, We Would All Be Skinny, Rich and Happy, by Brian Clemer. His last name is spelled K-L-E-M-M-E-R. It's a simple book. It's only 150 pages, but yeah, I got quite. It's actually a Christmas present. I've got quite a lot out of it. I think he might actually be a network marketer. So yeah, it's a great book.
Cool.
Can you post that, Adrian? Can you post the name of the book on the Facebook page?
Yep, I'll take a photo and post it.
Perfect, thank you.
Is that in Abundant Wealth? I'll put it.
No, just put it in the Take Action 2016 group would be awesome. And I just want to say I love mentoring you. We always end up having the best conversations. Everything that I ever ask you to do, you do. And you do it with flair. I mean, I love the fact that you said that you were like ringing this guy in the bathroom and you did your power move. Like, that's just classic. I've rang many people from the bathroom because it seems to be my comfort place when I'm nervous. But I didn't put the power move in, so I think I'm going to have to do
A photo?
No, the power move, not a photo. You're a dag. Anyway, I just want to say you're amazing. Congratulations. This is his first time ever doing a presentation on Take Action Group Team calls, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more from you.
Thanks very much, Sheree.
Can I just interject?
Yep.
Jeff here in the background, this guy right here, had a question for Adrian, and then it was muted and he wasn't sure. But just show of hands for those of you that are there. How many of you would find it helpful if Adrian shared with you guys how he actually asked for a referral? Is everyone like just a master at it, or would we all like to hear how he does it? So Adrian, we're putting you on the spot, buddy, but you and I are chatting. How do you get a referral out of me?
I'm obviously not an expert at it. I've only just started it. I have had some success only recently, but yeah, I basically just say, look, I do send them the video. one of the referrals came from a young fella. Well, it's not so young anymore. He's 30, but I played footy with him. He started in the presents pack, and I said, mate, I sent him the video of about U+2. Actually, then I sent him the new one that I've made as well. You share, they share. I said, mate, I'm happy for you to send me referrals, and if they enrol, you'll get a referral bonus, mate. So happy to send whatever referrals you send my way, mate. I'll follow up with them, and we can both make a little bit of money out of it. So yeah, just as simple as that.
And the way Jimmy Smith will say it is he'll be talking to whoever it is, and he'll just ask them point blank, do you know anyone? Because you know what, this is the way I'm supporting my family, Adrian. My wife, I have 3 boys, and I know you're not interested in it, but do you know anyone that might be? Because that it maybe it's been involved in network marketing or direct sales. And a lot of times they don't know what it is. And I'll say, well, like Mary Kay, Pampered Chef, the pot company. I mean, it could be Amway, Herbalife, News. I just rattle off a ton of names. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know some people that have done that. And they'll, generally speaking, if you're nice and you're asking for a referral, if they know someone, they'll actually give it to you. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Yes. And there's another way with Carolyn Rodriguez, which is what I pay forward in my team a lot, is she often says to people, if you have an amazing product experience in the next 30 days, and very similar, like I know you're not interested in obviously doing this as a business, but will you give me 5 people's names? And she does that. She says that over and over and over, and she learnt that from Susan Sly. So that's a really good one to also pay forward to your team as well.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'll be focusing on this year, is asking for a lot more referrals, because it's not something I done much last year, that's for sure.
Incredible. Thanks, Adrian. That was a huge share, and you did an awesome job. I loved it. And I loved your transparency. And we're all going to wait for Cherie's picture in the washroom. And so it's going to be a win-win all the way around. I'd give you guys a picture of my power move in the washroom, but you might stop being my friend. So
we call it a dunny back home. The washroom's a little bit, you know.
Proper? English proper?
A little bit proper. Absolutely.
What's a washroom?
Is that what they call them in England too? Dunny?
They call it a toilet.
Oh. That's hilarious. Well, just to respect everybody's time, we're going to kind of wrap up here. Liz, I'm going to call you out here to do the call of action and to kind of bring us home here. So, Liz, what are we doing?
Okay, guys, call of action this week. We have Celebration coming up in August. Now, it's in Las Vegas, August 6th to the 9th, and very exciting, obviously recapping prior. Tony Robbins is going to be presenting for 3 hours, so that's pretty exciting. So, and those tickets will sell out really, really, really fast. So if you guys have any intention of getting to Celebration, jump in, get your hotels booked, get your tickets booked, get it done as soon as you can, because they do sell out really, really, really quick. So now I'm going to share my screen, if that's okay, just to show anyone. Oh, hang on, it's not sharing. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So for those who are reasonably new, I'm just going to, this is good practice for me too. I'm going to run through where to go to find your Celebration tickets. So go to orders, go to view and manage events. And it's really slow. Okay. No, I've logged out. Okay. Darn it.
You're awesome, Liz. It doesn't matter. This is normal. Go for it.
I had it all organized. Okay, here we go again. All right, so go to orders, go down to view and manage events, and click on your country. Obviously, Celebrations in the US, so you're going to go to the US flag. And here we go, Celebration 2017. You can either go up here and see upcoming events, or you can scroll down, and there we go. Click on that box, and you can jump in and buy your tickets from there. Oh, okay, I didn't want to start anything. Okay, now also we have the 90-day action plan starting on January 23rd. So I'm just going to go back. Okay, so for those of you who have not kicked in your I'm in for the online training in your office, you can go to your training centre here. Come across to the left-hand side, you'll see the 90-day action plan. Click enter. And then just click your little box, I'm in. This is going to be a great resource, guys. Updates, any changes coming through, there's going to be videos weekly to really keep you on track and keep your goals accountable to yourselves, and also obviously with the team helping us all out as well, we can all stay accountable and reach our goals over those 90 days. So you can download your 90-day game plan through isagenixbusiness.com, or you can also go to isasalestools.com and order a hard copy to be sent out. So that's the call of action for this week.
So make sure we all get those before the 23rd when we start the game plan. Right?
Yes, sorry to miss the date, 23rd. Yep, 23rd this starts. Thank you, Amy.
That's awesome. That was great. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz. That was awesome.
No problem.
Just a little note, they changed it from the game plan to action plan, from what I heard.
Action.
This is what's going to happen. Hang on.
Woo!
Okay.
Well, I'm as excited as you guys for the celebration. So yeah, that was awesome.
So am I on? Hey, I am. Great job, Liz. I love it. Celebration is always exciting. Tony Robbins is, I think it's a dream for a lot of people to be able to go to. So I think that's going to be crazy exciting. So, yeah, do we have anybody wrapping up on a closing quote?
Yeah, real quick before you do that, did everybody get a chance to watch the MYKO live?
What, the actual live streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but I had to work both days, so I could just get snippets. So
Okay.
they're putting together a replay for us all within 3 to 5 days.
Yeah, they are. But let me tell you, there were some of our leaders that were on stage that was by far the most dramatic and motivating, inspiring that I have ever seen. If everybody remembers Emily Vavra closing it out last time, it was to that scale. And we had Susan Sly. Help me here, guys. Who else did the crazy, wonderful? Was it Chris Harder? And there was about 3 of them.
David Norrie.
David Norrie. That was it. Yes. Oh my gosh, those were incredible, you guys. If you haven't watched the whole thing and you don't have time, try and scroll through and find those. I think we have 90 days to listen to that, or is it 30?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry, off the top of my head, but yeah, I would encourage you guys to take a look because it's just incredible. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. We have somebody doing the closing tonight.
It's all good. Tina, did you say you were doing the closing quote? Did I see your hand go?
I am.
Woo-woo!
Okay, closing quote. If you are persistent, you will get it, but if you are consistent, you will keep it.
Ooh, I love it.
Nailed it.
I love it. That should be on Warren Lance's wall. That's awesome. No, that's amazing. Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, Tina.
And thank you everybody for coming out on Tuesday. It's been an amazing call. Lots of new stuff, a lot of exciting, lots of homework, not just the call to action, but all the new stuff. Let's get it into place. Let's share it with our teams. And let's make sure that we've got more teammates here. If we can bring our team back on here again, leverage your time, be wise with it. Let's work smarter, not harder. And let's take this year by the balls and run with it.
Absolutely. And if you're in Canada, US, or Puerto Rico, we have free membership until this Sunday, as we all know, and 3 months of free shipping. So have a look at that. That's all over Abundant Health, Abundant Wealth, and Take Action Group. And a lot of the Australian NYKOs are starting off this weekend, so they're going to have their own deals. So watch out for them, Adrian and Kylie and Sally and Liz.
Awesome.
And John.
Okay, guys, thank you. Let's rock the week.
Way to go, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good week.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good job, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.